Hey guys, I'm Sarah Jane and this is my channel, and today I finished my first master's class. Hey kitty. Yes, you're so sweet, Mr. Bartholomew. Yeah, I know. So I kind of just wanted to share with you guys about my experience and everything I went through and just talk about it because it was a huge milestone for me. It's something that I have been working on, have thought about, and I've finally taken a step towards, and yeah, it's just something that I want to talk to you guys about. So if you're interested in this video, make sure you subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and let's get started. A little bit of background if you haven't seen my other school related videos, which are linked below. I am an English major, Chinese minor. I graduated from Wofford College in 2015, and I immediately went active duty Army as a logistician. So I'm kind of thinking about getting out of the Army in a couple years, and to do that I have to think about, okay, well, what is my step after? What do I plan on doing after I get out of the Army? And the thing that I think I've kind of found myself really interested in is public affairs and public relations. So while I was at NTC, which stands for National Training Center, I finally decided, you know, I'm going through with it. After I finished my NTC rotation, I applied to Southern New Hampshire University, and once I was back in Kansas, I went through with my first class, which was the Communications, Law, and Ethics, which is just kind of like the basic foundation of communication, and just talks about the theories and things like that. First and foremost, I am so glad that I did this. You know, going back to school after you've been out of school for 2 years is definitely something that's kind of like, whew, breather. This is what it means to study again, take tests, take notes, watch videos. This is what it means to be a student again. But honestly, like, I really enjoy learning, and it's not something that I regret at all. Second is I have this sense of accomplishment, which just feels so good. I kind of forgot how nice it feels to feel accomplished like that when you're in school. And it's kind of hard to believe that I did it. I never thought that I would be the person that would go back to school and get my master's. Kind of just thought I'd always be done after my undergrad. So for the longest time when I was an undergrad, I wanted to be a law student, and with the Army it just did not work out, and I immediately had to enter active duty, immediately got deployed, and that law school dream just kind of slipped away from me. It's such a sense of accomplishment to know that, hey, you know what, I couldn't do law school because of the timeline of my life, but I can still pursue my master's. So it feels so good to know that I'm still furthering my education. If you want to know how I did it, it was kind of different because usually for school you have guidance counselors and people that are helping you towards your goals, but you don't really have that once you get to this level. There's still a guidance counselor kind of like assigned to you, but I definitely feel like I kind of had to figure it out more on my own. And the way I did that was research, staying focused, never missing an assignment, and remembering my goals. And then goals is kind of the next thing that I'm going to talk on. I feel like my chair is like really squeaky. This is like a brand new office chair that I just got, and I feel like it's really loud. I actually really liked my basic class that I took because it provided me a sense of direction. It forced me, many of the assignments were about what additional steps that I'm going to take after I finish my master's, and I really had no idea what kind of steps you took for public relations. What is the next goal? And so I had to do a lot of research for that, and I realized that, hey, you know what, I want to get my master's in this, I want to become accredited, I want to get a starter job, I want to eventually hopefully become a manager. I then had to then provide a timeline for that, so even if I don't meet that timeline, it's a very realistic goal for me to set for myself once I'm out of the Army. It's definitely something that I'm really happy I did. If I had to say that I struggled with one thing while I was taking my master's class, it would have been learning the APA style. During college, it wasn't the style that I used, and so it's definitely something that's really different. But once I kind of learned the basics of that, the rest of it was not too bad. Something that I'm really glad that I did. I do plan on continuing taking my second master's class in a couple months. I cannot take it right now just because we're about to deploy, and that would just not be a feasible timeline with the work environment stress and not having an internet connection. So I will be taking it later, but I just wanted to share this little bit of information with you guys. So yeah, I will see you guys in another video. Bye.